Okay, I'm going to talk about model safety. So this is a pretty important topic, and models are very concerned about what's going to happen to them during a shoot, and a lot of this has involved whether to bring an escort or not. And from the model's perspective, they want to bring the biggest, baddest guy they can find, but a lot of photographers hate the idea of a model bringing an escort because you can have some issues with the escort, and also no one likes being watched. It's one of those human nature psychology type things where no one really enjoys having someone just sit there and watch them. But there is a solution, and the solution is actually very old, and it's very simple, and it's this: audio recording. This is not my idea. This is actually something I talked about with another photographer way back in the day, uh, 20 years ago when I first started. So I was talking to this gentleman who had a friend who worked out of a studio. The layout of the studio was this: there was a large shooting area, and right next to it was a reception area where his assistant would work with the clients and handle the payment and the paperwork and whatnot. And this particular photographer did a lot of work with seniors, high school seniors. So you're dealing with minors on top of everything. So that adds a additional layer of liability. So the solution the photographer came up with was he wore a wireless microphone. So he would have the microphone clipped to his shirt and wear the transmitter on his belt, and his assistant would have the receiver and they would record the photo shoot. To me, this has really been the best solution I've heard of. It's the best compromise. You have a documentation of the whole photo shoot, but no one feels like they're being watched. So this seems like the best compromise to address the safety issue.